Good morning. It's Friday. Actually, it's probably not morning when you're seeing this, but yeah, since I last saw you, I just slept. I slept really hard. It was really good. I just have to get ready really quickly. I have a training, so I'm getting trained this morning. So I have to be ready to go get my pencil sharpened, etc. And other than that, not really any updates. I think I might eat some protein powder today. Well, I mean, like, I'm gonna mix it. But yeah, anyway, that's the updates. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do anything this weekend. I kind of do, but I also think that like I kind of want to rest, but I really want to do something. So it's kind of like that one weird pull where you're getting pulled both ways. Okay, so it is about 6:30. I just finished work. I made some delivery order today for DoorDash. Basically, I just had a bunch of credit that was going to expire, so I used it to order way too much Thai food. But I also like don't have any food in my cupboards. Well, I do, but it's like not very good. So hopefully this is okay. I am going to probably eat, and then hopefully I'll have some energy left to do a little bit of exercising later tonight, but we'll see about that, because otherwise I'll probably wake up early. I like to exercise more in the morning, but I just need to get a little bit more on my exercise game. It was nice to go to the gym the other day at the hotel, but anyway, let me show you what I got. Again, credits were expiring, so I tried to order something that sounded delicious, because I actually haven't really been eating that very much delicious food recently. I don't even know what I ate yesterday. Oh, I remember now. I ate TGI Fridays, so yeah, that explains it. Anyway, let me show you. Okay, so I ordered Thai food, so it came with rice. In here is a beef noodle salad, so I'm gonna actually put that in the fridge for tomorrow. And then in here is the masaman curry, so I'm gonna have this for dinner. Also, I love my cup, so that's from Cup Foods. If you're from Minnesota / the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about. Having me my curry. This is actually pretty wet. What's the word? Liquidy. It's not as thick as most curries are, especially from here, so I don't know what happened today, but I'm just having a little bit of a serving. I'm not that hungry, so I kind of want to just go to bed, so who knows if I'm gonna exercise or not tonight. Okay, I am laughing because, I don't know, this camera is on its last legs. I've been saying that for more than a year. But basically I put in a new battery and it said 63%, and then it suddenly sped up to 100%, and then it went back to 86%, but this is a brand charged battery. But anyway, it is Friday night. I worked kind of late. I had a little bit of food, so I had some of that Thai food. Honestly, I don't think it was their best night. The potato was kind of a little bit crunchy still, so yeah, anyway, that's the review of that. I do think it's like a pretty good restaurant usually. I think they might have just been slammed with orders because it's Friday night. But I thought I would also go through some of the skincare and things that I've been taking with me, just because I think it's kind of fun. I don't know, I haven't talked skincare on here in a while, so I'm going to grab it out of the bag. I started opening it because I'm so excited, but then I realized it's gonna be like crinkle crinkle all over the camera. Got everything set out here. So I did put my eye makeup remover into my bathroom because that's where I take off my eye makeup. But that one is from, what's the brand? Club Clio. So it came with an eyeliner, so it was like a free gift. It does work pretty well. It does have a scent though. So I've been recently working with the Biore one. It's like a Japanese one that I think I bought. I don't remember where I bought it. I think I bought it someplace on vacation. But anyway, that one works a lot better than the Club Clio one, in my humble opinion. So I'll give you more of a review later. And the Biore one doesn't seem to have a scent. I'm trying to remember. I just used it this afternoon / this evening, so wish my memory is better. So out of these little tubes, I got some stuff in here. So I've been working through these two toners. So this one here is the Wamisa. So this one is the Organic Flowers Toner Deep Rich. Got this in a Allure Beauty Box. I would definitely repurchase this. This is a little bit thicker of a toner. It has a little bit of a scent, so let me try to describe it to you. Yeah, it's a little bit of a scent. It kind of smells kind of like bubble bath mixed with gum, but not a fruity bubble bath. I don't know how else to describe it. It has kind of like a soapy smell, but I kind of like it. It's like very soothing and subtle. It's not like a really in-your-face rose or flower scent or anything like that, but I do like it. It makes my skin feel really soft, and you only need a little tiny bit and it goes a long way. This one here is from e.l.f. This one is a little bit different. I don't know if I would have purchased one if I'm being honest. So basically, I'm on the fence about whether or not toners are worth the money. I just have a bunch to work through, so I don't really have to worry about spending my own, you know, like real money on it anytime soon. So I'm working on the one in my bathroom right now, which is the Skin & Co. Truffle Toner that I got in a Cause box / All True. So I don't like that one actually at all. I might actually bring it home with me and give it to my mom. She does tend to like the Skin & Co. brand items. So that one has like a really weird scent to me. I think it's because they put a bunch of like oils in it. It also has sweet almond oil, so it hasn't affected my skin yet, but I think it's because I don't use that much and it's not like a sitting on my skin thing. So anyway, I'm going to probably get rid of that one. I start talking about this one finally that I talked about very briefly. But this is the e.l.f. Super Tone, a toner with brightening fruit acids. So this one, unlike the Wamisa, is very, very thin. It's very liquidy. I don't know if you can see that in here. I feel like, honestly, this one just feels like I'm splashing water on my face. I end up using a bunch more of this one than I do the Wamisa, whereas the Wamisa really feels like it's doing something on my skin. It's thicker, and it takes a little bit of time to, like, soak in, whereas this one, since it's so liquidy, it feels like it just kind of evaporates right away, and I just feel like I'm splashing water on my face after washing my face. So I mean, it depends on what kind of toner you like. I don't really know if it's doing much to brighten my skin, if I'm being honest. I've been having some issues with dark spots, etc., just because I've been breaking out because of masking and travel, and you know, my diet's been weird because of like masking and travel. Masking doesn't affect my diet, but you know, like travel kind of just messes up your diet. So anyway, this one probably would not repurchase. It does have a smell. Yeah, so it kind of has like this weird, like it kind of smells like Sprite. That's a good way to describe it. It smells like a lemon lime soda. It's kind of like tart and a little bit spicy smell, but it's definitely like not a spicy spice smell. It's more like a spicy, zippy sort of lemon lime smell. So I'm going to go to serums right now. So at the moment, this is the one I've been taking with me on travel. I think just this time, yeah, I had another one that I finished that I'll go through in an empties video, but this is the Beet and Vitamin A serum shot from Sweet Chef. So I got this again in a after Christmas sale sort of thing from Target. This is like the sister brand to Glow Recipe from my understanding, and you can buy it at Target, and it's really inexpensive in my opinion. I do think this one works pretty well, so let me just show you what it looks like, and then I'll do like a get ready with me or whatever, get unready with me. So it's like, this is what the color is. It's like kind of alarming, but I think it might actually be mainly the beet color, I'm hoping. But this one is supposed to help with refining pores and smoothing rough skin. So this particular serum does go on pretty thick. Actually, it feels thick on your skin, but for me, it really soaked in and it felt nice. It wasn't too sticky. Some of the other serums I've been using have been kind of sticky, so this one I think is good. I don't know necessarily if I've tried enough of it at this point. I've only used it for I think 3 nights when I was in Atlanta, so I think I haven't tried it enough to know whether or not it actually did anything for me, but I would continue trying it out. In terms of eye creams, I've been using a couple here. So I have this one right by me. I took this one with me for the past 2 weeks. It's the Estee Lauder, and this is the Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrate. I also have another one open here as well. This one is the it's the same, but this one is just a newer bottle, like a fresh bottle. This one, I mean, I think it doesn't really do that much, if I'm being honest. It doesn't have a scent, which is nice. It's kind of a medium weight texture. I don't know necessarily if it's doing anything or if it's not doing anything. Like, who can tell if it's not doing anything? But in terms of some of the other eye creams I've been trying out, I have another one here as well. So I've been using this one. So this one is the Innisfree Intensive Hydrating Eye Cream with green tea. So this one is very thick actually. Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of got messed up in transit because of, you know, the air pressure, but this one's quite thick. I do like it. I actually think I like this one a little bit more than the Estee Lauder one, and this one is significantly cheaper actually, so I would say, especially if you can pick it when it's on sale, this is a great option. In terms of the, oh, I do have cleansers in here. Wow, I should have put these in my bathroom. So I have 2 cleansers. This one I've been working through for a very long time, and I have like this much left. I don't know how it lasts for so long, but I've been taking this on like every trip with me since like March 2022, and that's been like 8 or 9 trips at this point, and I do use a pretty good amount of it. But this is just the Mamon Petal Spa Oil to Foam Cleanser. So I use this as the first step. It does have a rose scent, so if you don't like rose noses, don't go for this. So if you have tried the Mamone toner, I think it went really viral, and like, I don't know if you can even say how viral it went in like 2017, 2016. So that particular product smells like this because it's the same brand, obviously. But this one's kind of nice. It's kind of a thicker sort of product. It does foam up pretty well. It's not really the most oily, so if you're worried about that and you would like to try a somewhat oily product, they do have this oil to foam product, but it's not enough for me to break down my makeup, if that makes sense. So I do tend to use a little bit more of the makeup removing product. In terms of the second cleanse, I have been using this, and I also use this as my morning cleanser when I'm on travel. This is the ceramic slip cleanser from Sunday Riley. I got this in a FabFitFun sale. My brain just shut off. I was gonna say Black Friday. It was not Black Friday. It might have been the Black Friday sale from FabFitFun. Maybe that's where my brain was going. But this is a very gentle cleanser. I wouldn't purchase it, if I'm being completely honest, because I think the full size is like $48, I want to say, which is like way too pricey for like a rinse off product that basically is the same as like all of the other cleansers I've ever used. But it's supposed to be a gentle plant-based cleanser which pulls out impurities while pulling in clean hydration for smaller looking pores and a clean, radiant complexion. I don't think it really did that for me, if I'm being honest. So I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but I will continue using it because, I mean, why not? I also have here, I have the sunscreen. This is just a basic sunscreen from Innisfree. Honestly, I wish I would have packed a different sunscreen because it was very, very sunny when I was walking around in the park taking my business calls. So this one is the Broad Spectrum SPF 36, and it's from Innisfree. You can buy it at Sephora, I believe, and then also innisfree.com. It's a pretty decent sunscreen. It is a pretty nice size and shape for like putting in your purse because it's pretty flat. But again, I wish I would have brought one with a little bit higher protection, but that's just me. It has no scent if you're worried about that. It doesn't smell like sunscreen either, and it doesn't have fragrance, in my opinion. Finally, I have a couple of, what are these called? Moisturizers. I did finish off a couple of them, and they are in the empties video that I have to film this week because my mail is not coming in time. So anyway, this is the Ceramidin cream, from Dr. Jart, and this is one of my favorite creams of like all time. So it's kind of like a medium weight to heavy sort of texture. It has a little bit of a color there. I don't know if you can see it coming out. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a cream color. I really do like this product. It's really, really gentle. If I am having any issues with my skin, this is one that I can use, and I know that it's just going to calm it a little bit. It is pretty thick. It has a slight scent. It's kind of like maybe a chamomile sort of scent. I don't know if that makes sense. Chamomile with a little bit of lemon maybe. So it does have like a very gentle scent as well. So if that's something that bothers you, this one wouldn't be for you. But yeah, this one I got obviously in a sample size from Allure Beauty Box, and I'm not mad about it because I love that product. I've been buying full size since like 2009 or something crazy. The final one I've been trying out recently is this e.l.f. product. So again, I got the e.l.f. set as an after Christmas sale. This is a Super Hydrate. It's a moisturizer with hydrating squalane. So this one is like legitimately a jelly moisturizer. So let me show it to you. So it's kind of gross looking. Okay, so this is it with the lid on. So I'm going to try to pull off the lid and show you. Like, look how jiggly that is. Yeah, super jiggle. I don't know if you can even see how jiggly it is. But yeah, so it's like very jello-y, and it has a bubble in here as well. But it is quite nice. It kind of freaks me out though because it moves so much, because it's like, yeah, here, I popped the bubble. So it's kind of like very, very, I don't know, it's like a slow moving sort of gel. It's kind of freaky, but works really well. I don't use this one in the morning. I use the Dr. Jart in the morning just because the Dr. Jart is a little bit easier for it to absorb into my skin, and it's not sticky or anything. It kind of has like a little bit of a mattifying effect, if I'm being honest, whereas this one is a little bit more dewy slash, since this gel, it kind of sits on top. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else. But yeah, those are the products I've been carrying around with me on my travels for the past few weeks. I hope that was interesting. I don't know. This is probably way too long for this video, but yeah, I'm going to just do my skincare now, and I will talk to you in the morning. It's been a very long week, but also a fast week at the same time. So basically, yeah, I can't believe that I just like did a quick turnaround in Atlanta. I was there from Tuesday until Thursday and came back Thursday night, you know. It's kind of like so fast. So I guess like one thing is it's been interesting to go all of these different conferences and work events to see how people structure things, because this particular one was not very specific about food and if it was going to be available or not. So apparently the most frequently asked question the first day was, is there going to be lunch? So yeah, they also the breakfast was like hidden, and I don't think this is the conference fault. I think it's like more like the way that the conference center is set up. The food was like all the way in a different building that you had to like walk for so long, and it wasn't signed very well, so maybe that is on the conference's side. But yeah, the food was honestly pretty good, especially if there were vegan or gluten-free people there, because it was a pretty good diverse menu. I would say like some of the meat options weren't the best, but yeah, anyway, so in terms of dinners, it wasn't communicated whether or not there was going to be like food or not, and in terms of like whether or not the food was going to be like a full dinner versus like appetizers versus like hors d'oeuvres, you know. Anyway, that is just my review of that. So I didn't have to actually purchase as much food as I did, but it just wasn't communicated very well. I would say all of the restaurants that I went to this week were pretty okay, except for maybe the TGI Fridays at the airport. That one was like, well, it was there and it was safe. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Let me know if you have been to Atlanta. Let me know where you would recommend going, because maybe I might be traveling there, because I am like actually fully remote, so I can just go to wherever in the offices that my company has and work from there, or like work from a hotel. I don't know. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, and it's going to be a weekend in my life, so see you then. Bye.